she goes. Bless her. Off for a few hours to have some nice company, bit of food, and then she'll be home. So it's the 1st of August and I'm still wearing this cardigan. It's only to cover up my bingo wings when I come down here, mind. That was eventful last night. I project managed the situation with the bedroom. Dexter's been awarded his gift card for his computer for doing such a good job yesterday. Love him. He was like, let me do it. And I was like, oh, what about your legs? He's like, oh, they're fine now. He's doing really well with his legs now. And he was up and down the stairs with stuff. And yeah, I've just hung some washing out for my mother. Hopefully it won't rain. But my mother's on my mind all the time, right? So I'm not sleeping properly and stuff. And I was awake at 4:30, lying in the bed. And I was like, do I look on the camera or do I leave it? I looked. I wish I hadn't. She wasn't in the bed. But I could hear this like shuffling around and that. So I was like, Mum. And she was going on about some little girl eating or having food. And I could hear her saying that somebody's car lights were on in the street and she'd better go and tell them. So I was on the camera going, don't you dare go out that front door. So she came back in the room then and I was like, Mum, it's 4:30 in the morning. It's too early to be up. You need to go back to bed. So she was like, I go back to bed, do I? I said, yeah, go back to bed for a few hours. I said, you're going to the day centre in a bit. So luckily she said, oh, all right then. So I was like, right, put your lamp on, turn the light off, get into bed. So she done all that. And I said, right, I'm going off the camera now. I'm going back to sleep. So she went, all right, bye. And then I looked out the window at just gone 7 o'clock and the carer was here because they come early on a Monday and a Friday to get her ready for the bus. So I came down and I put a load of washing on and sorted her pills out and sat with her for an hour. And she's just gone off now, so I've got to go home and put my own washing on. Why do kids create so much washing? They wear stuff once, take it off, throw it on the floor, chuck it in the laundry basket, leave it for good old Mum. Do you know what? I'm absolutely frigging starving, right? And I was in my mum's and I was like, I needed a drink. And I thought, oh, she's got a can of tropical fizz in the top of her fridge I'd left there that she didn't want. So I went to get it and it was open and half empty. So I was like, oh, damn. So I threw that away because it must have been in there ages. It would have been flat as a pancake. And as much as I love my mother, I wouldn't have drunk out of a can. I'm funny like that. And my kids are funny like that as well. If somebody's drunk out of a bottle or drunk out of a can, we won't then drink out of it. I don't know where that stems from. But, and my eldest as well, he's very funny with food. You smell it and then I don't know, he's just a bit weird. I'm going to go home and look for a nice recipe for coffee and walnut cake because Mackenzie's 18 on Monday. I feel a bit bad because I haven't got anything organised for him, but I'm like, you know, what do you want to do now? He wants to go to Miller and Carter, which we're going to do later on in the month. We're not going to go on his birthday. I think he's going out with his mates, which I'm glad of. He said he's going to take his passport and he's going to go for his first legal pint. But yeah, it's mad to think 18 years ago I had my first baby and he was the most gorgeous little tiny thing. He was the smallest out of them all. He was only £6.11. The others were £9, 9.11, were they? Can't even remember. It was something like half an ounce between Dexter and Jackson. But yeah, he was, I was so happy I had this little tiny baby. Now he's 18, I just want to strangle him every day. Me and Mackenzie have a very love-hate relationship. We love to hate each other. Now, obviously I love Mackenzie. He's my son, he's my firstborn, but by God, he rubs me up the wrong way. I think it's because we're too similar. We're too similar. But yeah, what's happening today with my food then? Do you know what? I'm so stressed with life. I think to myself, why diet? Now you're probably thinking, what the fuck is she on about? You need to diet, you're overweight. I know I do, but I'm going to give myself a bit of slack. And I'm not going to be as hung up on tracking and stuff. Still doing Weight Watchers, but I'm not going to be so hung up on points, and it still bugs me, the fact. Like, I bought a little cottage cheese. I think Dexter ended up eating it. Only a little one, Langley Farm, but it wasn't a low-fat one. But it was cottage cheese, right? And it was 10 points for this little tub of cottage cheese. And I think to myself, 10 points for that? You're taking the piss. It wasn't even something nice. It was cottage cheese. So obviously I've got this fat-free one now, which is 0. But I just think, 10 points. But yeah, that's why I absolutely love calorie counting, because you can eat what you like. It's just calorie counting. I tend to wander off down the shit lane rather than the healthy lane. But I was looking online at that Team RH, which I'm sure a lot of you know. I like him because he slags off Slim. I don't like him because of that. It just, what he says about it makes sense. But I was looking at that, and his app has like a smiley face or a neutral looking face or an angry face or whatever. So when you log a food, if you're calorie counting, it'll tell you whether it's good or bad and stuff like that. And it's like, would that help me? It's all up here, see, you know? I got to do what I got to do to lose weight. And everybody's stressing me out. Which is not an excuse, because obviously, you know, it's my life and I got to deal with it. I got fat, I need to lose weight. But yeah, I'm going to go in and have a piece of toast, I think. I'm just trying to think what I've got to put on a piece of toast. Yeah, I'm going to go and do that because I am really hungry. And then I've got to message Warren because I don't know if I was dreaming, right? But I swear to God, he said to me early hours of the morning when we were lying in bed, both awake, I really fancy a rice bowl for lunch. And they're 15 points, I think, on Weight Watchers. And I was like, oh yeah, well, everyone can have a KFC for lunch then. And he was like, yeah. So did I dream that, or did he actually say that? Who knows? I'm going to message him in a bit and say, did you say you wanted KFC? Because what I'll do is I need to get something for my mum for a tea. So I'm going to nip to the little local shop. I'm not doing Tesco today. I'm going to nip to the local shop, get her something to eat for a tea that the carers can give her. And go up to KFC and then I'll come back. I think do you know what? I can't even remember what time Warren comes home on a Friday. I think it's about 1:30. But I'll time it so that I'm back for that. And then dinner tonight, will it be lasagna? I still have got all the stuff to make lasagna. Will it be lasagna? I might actually do a test tonight. The calories have disappeared off the bottom of my Weight Watcher app, which has really annoyed me. I've tried logging out and logging in, but they've gone. Warren didn't have them, and then suddenly had them because one of you guys told me what to do, but I can't remember. If that was you, let me know again. But mine have disappeared. So obviously NutriCheck is absolutely fabulous. I love NutriCheck. I noticed that Debbie, on Debbie's World, there's calorie counting. She's using NutriCheck. NutriCheck is great. So for tea, if I do lasagna, right, I'm going to work it out as Weight Watchers. And I'm going to work it out as calories, just to see what the difference is and how mind-blowing it plays with my head. That's if we do have it. And I might, just out of curiosity, although you have to sign up for a whole year, I might get that Team RH just to have a look at it and compare it. I know it's an expensive comparison, but when I get a bee in my bonnet, $7.99 for a year, a month, which, you know, I spend $7.99 in the shop buying a bloody load of shit. So, maybe that's something I'll do today. Right, enough waffling. I'm going back down to my house, which is only down there. Now, yes, I know I'm in a car. No, I'm not a lazy bastard. I've got bad legs, all right? You know what my mother said to me yesterday? We were walking into the pub. Bearing in mind she gave birth to me 51 years ago. And she said to me, have you got a bad leg? What, Mum? She said, have you got a bad leg? And Peggy's like, yeah, she's got to have 2 new knees. You know what? She's got bad legs, Helen. And we were laughing, and Mum said, I've never noticed that before. We were just laughing because I was just like, Mama. I was like, can't you see my leg looks triangular? And she was like, oh, how did that happen? Fucking hell. You got to laugh or you'd cry, haven't you? We got to laugh about it. Anyway. It's Friday, thank frig. Next week, I've told Dexter we're going to go to the beach because I said to him, look, it's school holidays. Don't you want to go anywhere? Don't you want to do anything? And he's like, no, I'm happy in the house. Jackson is a weirdo. Yes, my own child. He's a weirdo. Just doesn't want to go out. I think he's got some sort of, I don't know, what do you call it? Some sort of thing where he just doesn't want to mix with people. He's not a weirdo. But he's just weird as in doesn't want to go anywhere. I'm like, right, should we go here? Do you want to go cinema? Do you want to go to trampoline park? Do you want to go here? Do you want to go there? Nah. I mean, it's great for me because I ain't got to go. But Dexter did say to me yesterday, he said, can we go to the beach next week? So I said, yeah, we can. My worst nightmare, going to the beach. Might get Johnny Jumbo out in the garage and go and sit in it. But yeah, so I said we'll go to the beach. Possibly a Monday or a Friday. Well, it can't be Monday because it's Mackenzie's birthday and my mother's got an appointment and I was going to change it, but I'm just going to leave it now. So my mother's got an appointment and then the new care agency manager is coming out to see me in the afternoon when my mother's back. So Monday's a write-off. But I want to be able to take them and not have to think, oh, my mother needs me or she's going to ring me and then I can't get back because I'm at the beach with him. So maybe Friday. Next Friday would be a good day. You watch, it'll rain next Friday. Right, I'm going to go and have something for breakfast because I am hungry. I've got bananas to use, so, and there's a tiny bit of peanut butter left, so I've decided I'm going to have toast with peanut butter and banana. So I'll catch you back in the house. So I'm sitting down reflecting on my life. Right, breakfast is served. So this works out at 10 Weight Watcher points, or 400 and I think it was 31 or 81. I'll put it there, the calories. It's 2 pieces of Hovis white bread, which I've toasted. I've put peanut butter on. I've mashed a banana, and I've also sprinkled some sweet cinnamon on it. I'm really hungry. It's 10:10, so I'm going to have that, and then hopefully that will last me until lunchtime. But yeah, that is what I'm having so far. And I've decided I'm going to track my calories on one app and track my Weight Watcher points on another, just to see the comparison. Right, okay, I will catch up with you in a bit. Alright, maybe I should start wearing hats. Dexter's hat was in the car. Thought I'd try it on. No wig today because I'm just bumming around in my smeggy cardigan. I like a day where I can just bum around, and well, it's most days now. Warren's due back soon, so I'm going. I've got some dishes here I've picked up from my mother's. So they'll be rattling round. I'll be getting told off for having dangerous instruments. I've got a rusty screwdriver that we use to get the headboard off my mother's bed. Yeah, I'm going to go and get my mother a paper and something for her tea and put it in her house, ready for her tea time visit. And then, what then? Yeah, then I'm going to go to KFC. I've got to get 3 rice bowls, some spicy wings, a zinger burger, and 2 wraps or something. That'll cost an arm and a leg. Nothing's cheap anymore, is it, these days? But that's what we are having for lunch at Rice Bowl. And something very interesting has happened this morning. I have downloaded. I had to stop sharp then with plates because of a lorry coming. I have downloaded Team RH because I'm interested to see what his app's about. And I have to say, it looks very good. So what I'm doing today as an experiment is I'm tracking on my Weight Watcher app, and I'm tracking on there just to see. Now, as it stands now with everything I've had, I've only got 8 points left for today. However, I've got loads of calories. His app has given me a lot of calories, right? Now, I am a big bird and 21 stone odd, right? And I'm a short ass. I am fat. I never disguise the fact I'm fat. Some of you probably sometimes say, oh, you don't look that big, but because I'm always filming myself, you don't really see me full-bodied very much. But I am fat, right? I'm big. And he's giving me a lot of calories. Not him personally, the app. You don't get a choice of putting in how much you want to lose a week. It just gives you your calories to lose weight. But So I've got loads of calories left, which is bloody brilliant. And what I like about it, a feature that it's got a little face up in the top corner, like this, and it will give you a different colour face for a different mood. And when you log a food, it's telling you whether it's healthy or a load of old crap, you know. And a KFC rice bowl, which to me is deemed quite healthy. I know it's a bit of fried chicken, but it's salad and it's like slaw and there's like rice, and I think it's deemed healthy. But his app has deemed the rice bowl as not very good. So that's made me ears prick up a bit. Do you know what I mean? But we're going to experiment for a couple of days with this. And also, they recommend that you weigh daily and work out an average. Now I'm thick as shit, right? I am thick as shit, but if you weigh every day, right, which I'm going to do this week just to have a, you know, for a week just to see. But if you do that every day, me being thick, how do you work out your average of how much you've lost? I can't work it out in my head. How you do it? Because I know you obviously fluctuate through the week. You go up and down. But, oh, I can't go in the shop with this hat on. Oh, now I've got a ring around my head. No, Karen. You cannot go in the shop like that. On a serious note though, how do you work out the average? You're probably thinking, you stupid woman, you dumb woman, don't you know your maths? I can't think how you work it out. Is it just me that's like that, or does anyone else wonder the same question? Anyway, it's 1:20, so I better go in the shop and get bits and then get onto KFC, or everybody will be telling me they're starving. So I shall catch up with you back in the house for a rice bowl, which I haven't had in ages. So I'll see you for a rice bowl. Right, I'm back in the house. There's my rice bowl. Looks a bit small, but it's enough. I'm going to add 2 eggs. I picked up 2 eggs, fancied an egg. And I'm also having these munchies. 15 points these are. 15 points. What the actual... Anyway, so far I've used 40 Weight Watcher points. And I haven't had my tea. But calorie-wise, I've got loads left. So we shall see how this experiment goes. But I'm going to enjoy my rice bowl for now. Right, it's a bit manic here. You know, the wigs have just turned up. Well, I'm assuming it's my wigs. Warren's actually sitting next to me. He went, what the hell have you been buying now? I just said, oh, the rest of my wigs. Anyway, I'm in for a great weekend, I think. Day centre just rung and said my mother is acting very out of character, and she has been saying some rather peculiar things. She told somebody they had big eyes and she was going to throw water on them. It's funny, but it's not funny. And something else. Oh, so they're saying to keep an eye on her. This was the... Wait, look at that! This is the other wig. You know, you get like wig caps, but I don't really need a wig cap because I've got a bald head. But if you have trouble keeping your wig on, you can have these bands. these, which you put on something like that. I won't be using this today, but yeah, you put on something like that and then put the wig on and it keeps the wig on. So I got that. That was only pennies. What? And the Caroline, the girl I saw the wigs, uses one, and she was shaking her head all about the place, and there was no way her wig was going anywhere. How many have I got in here? Oh, I don't know if I'm going to like this one. Oh, Frida. It's a grey curly one, but it looks a bit, that looks a bit of a joking one. That looks like the gangster granny one. Oh my good God. We'll give it a go. Look at a curl on that. Do you fancy a curly grey-haired lady? Right, let's go. I'm not going to bother putting... Oh no, I'll better put the straps on. Which one would you like me to wear to bed tonight, darling? Who would you like me to be tonight? One sec. Right, we'll have a laugh if nothing else, because I need a laugh today. Stop watching me.
Fucking Gladys.
Oh God! Do you know what? With the right outfit and the right styling, I quite think I could rock this.
Like a woolen dressing gown and slippers.
My nose is stinking. Do you know what? That's all right. It's not my favourite.
Can you invite me?
You come out with me like that. You know, when my makeup's done, clip it up a bit here and there.
So that's what happened to Shirley Temple.
What do you think of this one? Rate it out of 10. I'll give this one a 4.
How do you customize your outfit?
I don't really know what to say.
You don't know what to say? For God's sake, Karen. That's not bad. For the money, like. Piss off. Right, just think you're going to have a new woman every...
How much was it you were robbed?
It was robbed. They're all like a tenner.
What? Each or?
That's nothing. For a wig.
Mum, that looks like one of them. That looks like a wig from Mean Girls.
Right, we're going to go with this one. Looks like what?
Hamster.
It looks like a hamster. What's this one called? It's comfortable and natural, made in China. Challenge your hairstyle easily. No, change. I haven't got my glasses on. Challenge. That bloody curly one was a challenge.
What?
Right, let's give this one a bit of a twirl. Oh, this one is like, oh, this one's got bloody them things in to grip in your hair. Hang on, I'm gonna have to put them in. Might cut them out. Which way round's that go then? Oh, this way. Right, ready?
Off your head.
Ready? Oh, crikey. No.
Like a crackhead.
Oh, my goodness. This one. What's going on with this? Oh, no. Oh, it needs a bit of work, this one. What's going on with the front of my hair? It needs to come down a bit. Oh no, you can tell this one's a wig, man. I don't know. Do you know what I need to do with this one?
Not look a
Put it in the bin. No, do you know what I need to do with this one? Maybe put a headband on.
Go down that rough estate.
And stand on the street corner. Do you know what? The actual style...
And go around with the chows.
This front bit's a wig.
Hmm?
You can see it's a wig there.
Why would you...
What?
Why would you get a wig like one that all your roots are dark? I thought that's one thing.
It's funny there.
Girls don't like.
Would you look a bit rough?
I look rough.
Yeah, with that wig on.
Right, there's my hair. Yeah, this one's... I think this one's a fail.
My God, just went up in the air and I just knocked people's head off. Like, 10 minutes. No, I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not using it.
Nah. It's a no from me. It's not meant to go on the side, is it?
Back to front.
Well, actually, it might work better like that.
On the maze band.
I think this one's a no from me. When the kids have got to dress up for something or other. Do you know what? That one looked really good in a picture. That's a no from me, that one. Ow! Pop my nose.
Come to me.
I think all of these are going to not be much... the first lot that came were good. Wig cap.
Oh.
Hang on, I'll try this one. Oh, this one's quite realistic. Look-wise, I think. Pull label off it. That's that one. Dexter. Right. Let me just put the clips in the back. Yeah, this one feels nice. You can tell as soon as you feel them. If
I wouldn't know. I don't go around feeling wigs.
Well, you will from now on. Right, let me put this one on. Hang on, I've got to get the clip in. I'm trying to be quick because I've got to go down my mother's. Right, let's try this one and see. Yeah, this one's nice. Don't forget, I'm only doing it quickly. That one's nice, isn't it? It's quite realistic. Nice shade of grey, that.
Porn star.
What? Porn star. I wish. Needs a brush. Yeah, that one's nice. Ah, the one I just tried on. Bloody hell. Maybe it's because it didn't have a fringe. Yeah, that one's nice. I like that one. That's a winner. You can see me wearing that one. That's a winner, that one. That looked good. I'd go as far as to say that that will be one of my faves. I might give that blonde one to Charity Shop. Last one, which I don't know if it's going to be a winner or a loser. It's a grey one, but it's a very light grey. Let's have a look. It's very noisy here. There's people trying to get out and stuff. Right, last one. Don't know about this one either. But we'll give it a go. That grey one though, that I just, let me pull that off, out. Let me put the clips in. One net there. And one. Right, we'll try this one quickly. Oh my good God. Oh, it's a bit aging, is it? The colour. Right, you can see my head there, look. I haven't got it down far enough. This one definitely needs a trim. Right?
You're like cousin it.
Cousin it, yeah. Right, this, I think this one has got bangs. Right, this one's workable. This one is definitely workable. It needs brushing and putting on my head properly. And the fringe trimming. Or clipping, maybe. It's not bad. It's not good. But it's not bad. Peace. Yeah, it's definitely got too long a fringe. But it is quite realistic, this one, to be honest. Don't know if it looks like that on camera or not. But it just needs a bit of a trim. Or a bit of a clip. Or something. Now this is the grey that I wanted to get my hair. And it would never go that colour unless I bleached the hell out of it. So, yeah, the two grey ones. Don't know about that curly one. We'll have to see about that. But those two grey ones, definitely. I'm getting old now, you know. I do have grey hair. Yeah, this one's not bad. Just needs a bit of a trim. That blonde one though, nah, that's definitely a no. And the picture on that one looked really good. So, right, I'm going to go now because I've got to go down my mother's. I'm going to see her off the bus as she's being a bit peculiar. Check that she's okay and try and get her washing in. Right, that's your laugh for the day in this video. So we've got a winner, a loser, and where's the other one? And a maybe. That's definitely a maybe. But if I'm feeling wacky one day, I might wear that. Put a bit of a headscarf on. It's definitely got a nice curl. It's better than the gangster granny one anyway. Right, I'm going and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Italian, damn my mother's.
Well, bet you didn't know.
She's just having a coffee and a nugget. You're in the naughty corner, aren't you, Mum? Huh?
What's for now?
Are you in the naughty corner? Are you in the naughty corner?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, she's in the naughty corner. It's usually me in the naughty corner. They said that she was very out of character, blah, blah, blah. She seems normal to me. She doesn't seem like she's not acting up or anything. She's just her normal self. Enjoying that nugget. Oh, Mum, you're eating the wrapper. Give it here. I'll pull the wrapper down for you. I bought some nougats or nuggets in Lidl's. And they're really nice. Oh, hang on, I'm doing this one-handed. I could eat that.
So you get a report, everything I do with it?
Oh, yeah, when you play up. Hang on. Yeah. Didn't you know? Yeah, there's no wrapper on that now. Got it? It's all sticky. My mother's washing's dry. I've just got to get it in. Put that in the bin in a minute. Lasagna's still on the cards for dinner. But it's, what is it, 3:30? I won't be making it for a bit yet. Anyway, Mackenzie's just picked up a shift in work, starting at 5. And I think he's going to do clothes, so he's there till about 12:30. So I'm going to nip him to work. So yeah, I'm going to stay here for an hour, keep my mother company.
I can't hear what you're saying.
You don't need to, I'm talking to my phone. Right, going to keep my mother company. I'll catch up with you in a bit. And those bloody wigs, we pissed ourselves laughing. That blonde one, oh my good God. Do you know what I've come to realise? I need them with a fringe after having that one. Or maybe pay more and have them with the lace, so that they sit your head better, you know? Because that one that looked like a wig. Right, bye. All right. Just taking my son to work. Oh, and we've had some fun and games. Dexter's broken Mackenzie's bedroom door. In a little temper. Brilliant. That's another story. I'm back off to my mother's. I've just come from there. The home, the day care centre, home, whatever I call it, said that Mum had been not herself, been a bit out of character, and a few things she said and that. So I spoke to my mum. I said, do you remember saying this and that? And she says she remembers saying it, and I think she thinks that she's trying to be funny, but they obviously didn't think it was funny. Yeah, so I don't think she's confused, as in got a urinary infection or something. She's not acting like that. Anyway, she's acting up, let me tell you, because we've moved her into the dining room. We can't get the TV working, and for her to have the TV on when she goes to bed, because they put her to bed quite early, it's quite important that she has the TV. So I've just rung a local aerial firm, and they're coming out tomorrow in the afternoon to see, put an area, because I said, oh, what's happened? And he said, yeah, we can just put another aerial on and feed it through, it's fine. So I was like, right, okay, so she can watch, she likes Mrs. Brown's Boys, and it's on tonight, so she's having a bit of a pout, because she's like, well, I'm not going to be able to watch it. So I'm like, oh god. Anyway, so we're gonna get that done so she can watch the telly. And I'm just gonna go back now and get a washing in, because that's still on the line. And good old lasagna. Oh, lasagna. I think I'm just gonna never make lasagna ever again. We're not having it. Why are we not having it? Because Mackenzie's picked up a shift in work and he said, don't fancy it. Warren's like, oh, I've only got so many points left. And to be honest, I can't be freaking asked to make it. That's the honest truth. My legs are hurting and I want easy life. So we're not having lasagna. I think I'm just going to give up and just surprise you one day when I make my lasagna. So my experiment for making my lasagna today is not going to work. However, the experiment overall will work, because whatever we have, because what is it now? It's 5:10. I'll see what Warren wants for dinner. I'm trying to think what I've got. I've got some potatoes. I can't do jacket potatoes again, because Jackson last night went, oh no, not another jacket potato. And I was like, what's wrong there? Good for you, jacket potatoes. It's just jacket potatoes are easy, you know. You can just chuck them in the oven, leave them, get on with it. I've got wraps and stuff like that, but I haven't got much meat in the fridge, I don't think. Oh, I don't know. I'll have a look. I've got quite a few eggs. Scrambled egg or something like that would be alright. Because they had KFC earlier. I mean, I had that rice bowl, which is a fairly biggish meal. Scrambled egg on toast, beans on toast, something like that will do. I'm not buying takeaway or that, because we had takeaway at lunchtime. You'll know anyway, whatever I have, you shall know. But then I'm on 40 points for Weight Watchers today already. If I have scrambled egg on toast, my eggs will be nothing, but my toast will be about 6 to 8 if I put a spread on it. Then some ketchup, which will make it about 9. So I'll be near on 50 points for today, when my point quota is 32. This is the bit that I just think does my head in, you know. But never mind. And it's like I say, whatever diet you do, every single diet, it's just a calorie deficit, isn't it? However you want to spruce it up with points and sins and macros and whatever you do it, you know what I'm trying to say. Right. I don't always make the best choices in life with food, but we try. I shall speak to you when I'm not yawning and back in the house. So I'm going to go get my mother's washing in and hobble, because my left knee is killing me. And me and Warren have been laughing our tits off over that wig. Bloody curly one. It's made us laugh. It's not a bad wig, you know. With the right outfit, the right makeup, the right headband and stuff, I think that would look really good. But because of the curl on it, I don't know whether people would look at that and be like, it's a bloody wig that. But that blonde one, some makeup and stuff, but I don't know whether I can style that front bit differently, because it's just that front bit that makes it look like a wig. Do you know what I mean? But I really like that grey one, the darker grey one. I think I might end up wearing that one a lot. So out of all the wigs I've got at the moment, the red one, the gingery one, the blondie wavy shorter one, and the darker grey one are my 4 firm favourites. So yeah, you'll be seeing them more. The other ones are for, if you're desperate, stick a wig on, you know, or kids can have them for dressing up. At the end of the day, they were cheap, they weren't expensive. But I will be ordering some more wigs. I've seen some more, not at the moment. I'll make do with the ones I've got. I'm just thinking, I've ordered 8, haven't I? It was 4 that I tried on the other day and 4 I tried on today. So I actually bought 8 wigs. Oh. No, 8 wigs. Never mind. But yeah, there's a range I've seen on TikTok. They're more expensive. They average on 30 quid a wig. But they look incredible, I have to say. And a lot of them have got the lace front bit where you cut it, and it, I don't know what, but it looks real. You'll probably know what I mean if you wear wigs. And I cannot believe, right, how many people are wearing wigs. It's crazy. It's a crazy. Loads of people wear wigs. Right, I'm going to my mother's and I'll catch you soon. Oh guys. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games. Honestly, just kill me now, innit? It's 8:20. Done a check-in on my mother about 8 o'clock. I said to myself, I don't really want to look at the camera because it's just going to bring me misery. And what did it do? It brought me misery. Looked on the camera, she wasn't in the front room, so I thought, where's she gone? Looked in the bedroom. Before I even saw anything, I could hear Karen. I'm sure she thinks I live with her. Karen, are you there, Karen? Karen. So I went on the camera. Yes, mother. And I could see the corner of the duvet moving. I said, you're on the floor, aren't you? Yes, I just tripped over. Fucking hell. So I said to her, come on. Gotta go down, mum, just fall over. So I walked in. I did the usual. What are you doing down there then? Oh, she said, she didn't have her slippers on and they were in the other room. I said, Mum, and her mat by the side of the bed that I put there was all sort of screwed up, which Warren was like, she tripped over that mat. So we've moved the mat and she was just sitting by the side of the bed. She's fine. She wasn't hurt. She was laughing, but she's conscious of her falling because she said to me, don't tell them I've fallen, just pretend I'm okay. I was like, yeah, okay, Mum. So me and Warren got her up. We just linked an arm each and got her up and got her onto the bed. And then she was like, then we sat her on this chair, like a perching stool. And then she was like, oh, I want the toilet. So I was like, and she was like, oh, I want to go to bed. And I looked on the schedule. I managed to get off the care company. And they weren't due for another hour. So I said, look, do you want me to put you to bed? So she went, yeah. And I said, do you want the girl to still come or shall I cancel? Because if the girl comes, she'd just go, hiya, Helen. She wouldn't have done anything for her. She was in her nightie, she was in her bed. I'd left her a coffee that my lovely husband made her. and I think she's just going to go sleep. She looked quite tired, and she was like, no, cancel it. So I rung up and cancelled and just said that my mother was a bit wobbly and wanted to go to bed, so I've put her to bed. And they were like, okay. Had an interesting conversation with the carer that came earlier. Lovely girl. She's about to hand a notice in. I wonder why. She told me a few stories. And I think they're going to end up losing a lot of customers or patients or clients, whatever you call them, because of this app business. So it's not just me being an arsehole. Anyway, I said to my mother before I left, don't get out of bed unless you need the toilet. I'll be down in the morning. We'll sort your aerial out tomorrow. I'll be down in the morning. I'll get your paper with your magazine and that. So she's like, all right then. So she's fine. And this business earlier of her being out of character, she totally hasn't been since she's come back. So I think it might have been a question of her trying to be a bit of a chubby brown, and it backfired on her, do you know what I mean? But unless she just felt like she wanted to be a bit spiteful. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, when I went to Nisa earlier, I treated myself to these orgasmic eclairs. If you don't know what I'm talking about, some of you will. They sell these eclairs, right? And they've got what I call sympathetic. I think that was my friend Sharon that used to say that, and it's just stuck with me. But it's got synthetic cream in it, right? I don't know what they've done to this cream, but my God, it's like a party in your mouth. Anyway, you can tell I like food, can't you? Without even looking at me. Well, anyway, these, I haven't scanned them on the Weight Watcher app, so I don't know how many Weight Watcher points they are. However, they're 257 from memory. And Weight Watcher points now today with my experiment. Stop rolling your eyes at me, okay? I'm on 49 points today. There are weeklies there that, you know, can be used. But I'm on 49 points. So, I'm on 49 points. Yeah, I've got 1,200 and something calories left. So, this is where it boils my piss. Because it's like, well, how can I have all them calories left when I've used all them points? So Weight Watchers is telling me to sew your mouth up and not eat anymore tonight because you've eaten enough Kaza. But Team RH is saying, come on, you can still eat if you want to. And I'm like, well, I wouldn't mind an eclair. I've had a stressful day, my mother. I've been back and forth, dealing with something disgusting that I'm not even going to put on YouTube, but let's just say it was gross. Back and forth. I'm not a well person myself, you know. But what do you do? I said to her tonight, what would you do if I were here? You'd been a right pickle. Oh, I know. But yeah, she's quite, even though she fell over, she's quite with it tonight. She knows what she's on about. And the fact that she's like, shh, don't tell him I fell. So she knows that, you know, because she's like, if you tell him I fell, she said, they'd be putting me in a home. I was like, do you want to go in a home? No. Obviously, I'm going to keep my mother out of a home as long as I can, because who wants to go in a home? Now and again, I think to myself, she would like to go in a home because I think, she'll have company and stuff like that. And then other times it's like, you know. And I've said to her on her good days, would you like to go in a home, have your own room, share company with other people, and they'll do all your washing and do this, that and the other, and she's like, oh, sit there rocking in a chair. So, you know, it's a difficult one. There might be a time when the choice is taken out of our hands, taken out of her hands, and it might be a question of she has to go in a home. But at the moment, she don't need to go in a home. Yes, she's elderly. Yes, she's frail. Yes, she's doddery on her feet. Yes, she's falling over. But I'm about 24/7, and although sometimes it bugs me that I have to go down all the time, and yes, she is my mother and I do anything for her, but some days it's just like, give me a fucking break. Even though I've been down there quite a lot today, I'm alright. Some days I handle it better than others, you know. I can see Mackenzie in there. I've come to pick Mackenzie up. Let's give him a mother with a bit of hair. Got my wig here. Let's have a go. No one in the car park looking. You saw them bloody wigs earlier. I tell you, me and Maura haven't stopped pissing ourselves laughing. That curly one. Might have a girl that one. Go on. Isn't it amazing how you can... I could go and rob a bank. Thing is, right, you would be able to you'd be able to detect who I was, because I walk a very strange walk. You don't see me walking, but I walk like I've shit my pants, right? There's no other way to say it. I walk like I've got a peg leg. I walk like I've got a pair of wooden legs and a shit hanging out my ass. I walk really funny. But Warren's used to me walking like that. The kids used to me walking like that. I'm sure the neighbours, if I ever walk to my mother's, think, oh, there she goes again. But I've got a very distinctive walk. I wouldn't say it's like a waddle. It's just a distinctive walk. But they've said when I get my new knees, when my walking and my legs will be straight, because my legs, I'll have to get Warren to video me so you can actually see my legs, although I don't really want people seeing my legs, but you know. Oh, hello. Oh, there's a man over there. Nice gentleman. Hello. Got a bit of hair on. That's funny. He just looked. Isn't it funny what a bit of hair does? A bit of hair and, you know, I'm anybody's. So open these doors to Warren. I'm bloody hell. My mother was just saying, she was speaking to her cousin Alison yesterday, which she was, and she said they're so lucky this hasn't affected them. And I said, well, it's not on their side of the family. This dementia, right, it's hereditary. I don't care what you say. It's bloody hereditary. This breast cancer's hereditary. Me, my mother, my sister, all had it, all estrogen fed, all on the left side. I had it worse. I had it worse out of everybody. I think my mother had it quite small. My sister's was really small. They found it really early. And mine was, I think, the biggest and the ugliest one. A bit like me, biggest and ugliest one. But that's hereditary. Don't care what you say. It's hereditary. And dementia's hereditary. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I told you. I'm gonna get it. I know I am. I just know I am. It's inevitable. My mum's had it. Her mum had it. I think her dad had it. Her brothers had it. I've told the kids, if I go like grandma, stick me in a home. But then my mum used to say that to me. Don't let me be a burden, just put me in a home. It don't work like that, does it? Because she always said to me, I never want to be a burden on anybody. She's not a burden. She's a pain in the ass. She's not a burden. I'm looking in my phone there and I just can't believe what a wig does to me. compared to bald head. It's crazy. That fucking wig earlier. That grey curly one's funny. I'm going to wear that, you know. That blonde one, though. What the fuck is that all about? It looked so nice on the picture. It looked really good. The woman looked amazing. She didn't look like what I looked like when I put that on my head. I'm wondering if I can somehow make a fringe on it to hide the bit there. I think I'll suit a fringe, you know. Even I do need to trim these fringes. I keep saying that, but don't end up doing it too short. They're just a bit, you know, just below the eyebrow. Come on, Mackenzie, where are you? I need to get home to my Claire's. I need to brush this. I've actually got a wig brush in the house. I didn't realise it was a wig brush when I bought it, but I seen a girl brushing her wigs and she said, oh, this is a wig brush. And I was like, that's the same as my brush. These glasses look like with this wig. It's a bit hard to put your glasses on because your wig's in the way. I'll see, I've gotten caught up in my hair. What's going on here? There we are. Now I look a bit like a secretary, don't I? The glare on the glasses. When I go home, I'll just get my stockings on and, you know, ready for Warren. Or I can be Janine for him tonight. I'm going to have to name these wigs, I tell you. This one was Claire yesterday. Do I look like a Claire? Oh, let's see. Talking about Claire, it's reminded me of my Eclair, which is in Bridge. I'm having that when I go home. And do you know the best bit about it? Warren's going to turn around and say, I haven't got any points left. I better not have one. I'll say, are you sure, babes? Good, because I'm going to have both of the fucking things. I am. 2 eclairs. And I'm going to lick them out and eat them as they deserve to be eaten. I probably won't have anything else to eat then because Weight Watchers will be shouting at me saying, don't eat no more. I can't believe that packet of munchies earlier was 15 points. 15 fucking points. Yeah, it was only however many calories it was. And I'm still like, that's a lot of calories he's given me, right? But it keeps popping up on my feed now on Facebook and that. And he's about saying, oh, join the team if you want to lose weight and you want to do this and you want to do that, right? And he's going, trust me on the calories. Trust me. He said, you won't regret it. Just stick to the calories. Trust me. What? Can't hear you. I thought I'd put some hair on for you, love.
Look nice.
I look nice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, then someone
Like
say,
it?
yeah, that's decent.
It's decent.
Yeah.
You didn't see the ones earlier, did you?
No, probably bad.
I'll have to show you when we go home. One of them's curly.
That was a bit like, Simone.
I look like my sister's there. Just a bigger version. Looks real though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mackenzie's just finished his shift. So you didn't do clothes, obviously.
No.
Is that what you had earlier?
What? No.
Let me see what that is.
Flaming Rock by...
What is it?
No, no.
I'm not having it. You got 2.
Yeah.
You greedy bugger. Are they 3 then? Like your meal, part of your meal.
Yeah.
Have you just put a drink in there?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Is it Pepsi Max?
Yeah. Alright.
Can I have some? I don't like sharing straws, but...
Right, I've brushed my teeth, right?
Have you drunk any already?
I know that's it. Yeah, come out, you bloody...
No ice in it, is there?
No.
Nice. I I'll show you these other wigs. One of them, you can have it if you want for dressing up. If you,
Oh, yeah.
not that you're across, you know, if you go out for a fancy dress, you need a wig. It's a bit dodgy. And then there's a grey curly one. My God, it's funny. Piss myself laughing with Daddy. Daddy. He's nearly 18, right? And I keep saying Daddy, and Warren's like, for God's sake, it's Dad. And Mackenzie's like, it's not Daddy, it's Dad. Why do you always say Daddy? Don't know.
Yeah,
Daddy. It's probably because he's my sugar daddy. Right, you can have your Coke back now.
I'll have a quarter of the drink.
Here he is, look, hard worker. When are you next in work?
Tomorrow.
What time?
12.
Oh, I got an aerial man coming to Grandma's. I need to put my seat forward a bit. The legs are too short. To put an aerial in for that telly in the dining room. Yeah, I thought I'd put a bit of hair on so I didn't sit there with a skinhead. So your mates look out the window and be like, oh my God, look at Mackenzie's mother. Who was it that saw me sleeping that time? Gethin. I come to pick him up one night and I came early. Just because I was passing, so I come early and I parked up outside the shop.
He was doing the bins and he come back inside. He's like, why is your mother falling asleep in the fucking car?
I was literally like that. Probably dribbling and all. You're not going out tonight gallivanting, are you? You spent all your birthday money already?
No. What birthday money?
What's going on here with these two cars? Idiots. Boy racers they are. Birthday money you had off your auntie?
No.
That's good. Right, we're going to go now. And I shall catch up with you back in the house to let you know about my delicious eclairs, whether I'm having one or two. Right, I'm back in, wigless. The wig's there, look. So watch it doesn't start moving. Kids are all trying to get these off me and I've said, no, they're mine. They're mine. Anyway, they didn't come up on either app. They're 257 calories for one, right? So I've counted them. And I've counted them as Asda's extra special eclairs. I've written it down here. Which come to 28 points for two. So I'm just going to go with that. So they're on Weight Watchers, 28 points. Yet they're 514 for the two. So I've ended up today using 77 Weight Watcher points. Yet I have 708 calories left to use. Bizarre, bizarre, bizarre. Anyway, I'm going to carry on with this experiment because I'm quite enjoying it. So that's it. Kids are playing up right now, so I need to go and sort them out. I'm going to have these, watch a bit of telly and try and relax before my mother plays up again. So thanks for watching and I shall see you tomorrow on the next one.